Welcome to day 16 of the Mind Hacking 21 Day program. I'm Sir John Hargrave. One of the things I wanted to learn when I wrote Mind Hacking was this: does visualizing your goals really work? You read a lot of this in the success literature. Things like believe it and you will achieve it. But I wanted to see, is there any science behind this? Does it work? What I found surprised me. There's actually a lot of research led by Gabrielle Oettingen, the professor of psychology at NYU, who studied this throughout her career. And she's found that visualization is not nearly as powerful as simulation, or picturing not only your goals, but how you'll get to those goals. It's called mental contrasting with implementation intention, but let's just call it simulation. There's an experiment where they had two groups of students. The first group, they said, we want you to visualize getting a good grade at the end of the semester. The second group, they said, we want you to simulate the process of getting to the good grade. So in other words, the first group just pictured that good grade. The second group had to simulate a plan for getting there. They had to think about how and when they would study. They had to think through problems, like if somebody asked them to a party, they might have to say no. They had to think about getting a good night's sleep the night before, taking the exam, and then getting to the good grade. The simulation group scored a full letter grade higher than the visualization group. If you believe that all you have to do is visualize success, where's the motivation to do the work? However, if you picture the steps you have to take, the problems you'll encounter, and how you'll work around them, you'll be more likely to actually do the work. There are also, in my experience, a few additional benefits to simulation. If you've thought through the problems, you're more likely to conquer those problems when you encounter them in real life. And you'll also have the confidence that you can conquer those problems. Let's say, for example, you're a recovering alcoholic and you have to go to some family reunion where there will be a lot of pressure to drink. So you make strategies on how you're going to deal. Maybe you arrive late after everybody is already loaded. Or maybe you leave early. Maybe you bring a friend. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, losing weight, finishing a degree, starting a business, you can simulate and then picture the end goal. And do this again and again. Run these simulations every day. Make it a habit. We use simulations in all kinds of real-world applications. We have financial simulations, weather simulations, structural simulations. Take a skyscraper like Taipei 101. This is one of the tallest buildings in the world. It's 101 stories. And it's built in this area of Taiwan that is racked with typhoons and earthquakes. It's actually built next to a major fault line. So as they were designing it, they had to run all these natural disaster simulations. Here's what they did. They built this tuned mass damper, which is a giant steel pendulum. It weighs 660 tons. And it's suspended around the 90th floor. So when these 100-mile-an-hour winds buffet the building, and I'd love to be on the top floor when that's happening, this enormous pendulum swings the other way to counterbalance that force. Can you picture this? It is one of the sturdiest buildings on the planet. But the structural integrity of that building requires a certain amount of give in the form of that tuned mass damper. The building's integrity relies on its flexibility. Today we're going to concentrate on the virtue of integrity. So find a comfortable location and get your body in a comfortable position. And focus on your breathing at the belly, letting yourself take long, slow, deep breaths. and relaxing your body and relaxing your mind. Picture yourself walking into the elevator at the top of Taipei 101. See the elevator car in your mind with that long row of 101 buttons. In your mind, press the 90th floor. In slow motion, picture the doors closing and feel the elevator slowly, calmly, gently descending. 100. The lower you go, the more relaxed you feel. 99. All the tension and stress draining out of your body. 98. Allow fresh waves of relaxation to wash over you with each floor. 97. 96. Each number now doubling your relaxation. 95. 94. 93. Deeper and deeper into concentration. 92. 91. And 90. Completely and utterly relaxed. The door opens and you walk out to face the enormous pendulum, the tuned mass damper. As you slowly inhale and exhale, picture that massive pendulum slowly swinging back and forth. As you breathe in, repeat the word integrity. As you breathe out, watch the pendulum, noticing how it maintains the integrity of the building. If you notice your mind wandering, award yourself a point and gently focus back on the word integrity. Let's begin. Now, in this state of focused concentration, picture the word that represents what you want to do in life. From our earlier exercises, picture the word that represents what you want to do. If you had unlimited resources, what is it that you want to do? Picture this in vivid detail, letting your imagination run free. Now, picture the outcome. Imagine the best outcome that would result from fulfilling this goal. What would it look like and feel like? Let your imagination run wild with this single best outcome. Now, picture the obstacle. What is one problem or obstacle that you will have to overcome? It could be an external obstacle, or it could be internal, something within you that keeps you from fulfilling this goal. What is this one primary obstacle keeping you from what you want to do? See it clearly. Now, run the simulation. How will you successfully overcome that obstacle? It may help to see it as an if-then statement. If problem, then action. What is the action you will take to overcome this issue? Your mind will give you the answer. See it clearly and resolve to do it. Now, in this state of focused concentration, I'll count from 1 to 5, and you'll awake feeling refreshed, alert, and full of integrity. 1, 2, 3, waking up, feeling great. 4, and 5. Day 16 is now complete. Thanks to Gabrielle Erdingen for the simulation framework. You can read more in her book, Rethinking Positive Thinking. Mark off today's exercise in the Mind Hacking book on your practice sheet or in the app, which you can download at www.mindhacky.ng. I encourage you to write down your 5 loops as well as your if-then statement you pictured today. Give yourself a reward, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hack hard and prosper.